Let's continue with the test. We will now take the questions for grade 5. So, what is a line of symmetry? Do you know what a line of symmetry is? A line of symmetry, when we say a line of symmetry, listen carefully. A line of symmetry is a line that divides a shape into two equal halves. Okay? And those equal halves are mirror images of each other. Do you understand mirror images? Okay. So when you are holding a mirror to your face, you can see your face in the mirror. Is that not it? So that's a mirror image. You understand? So a line of symmetry is a line that divides a shape into two equal halves that are mirror images of each other. So let me explain what I mean. So let's say we have a square. Okay. So let's draw a square. We have a square. This is a square. Okay. So if we want to know the lines of symmetry of this square, you ask yourself, which line would divide the square into two? Okay. So this first line, it will divide the square into two. So that is 1. That's a line of symmetry. So it's able to divide it into two. So this is this side and this side, A and B. Have you seen it? This one too can divide the square into two. Do you know that? Have you seen it? So this one too will divide the square into two, like this. Okay. So now we have two lines. So the first one is a line of symmetry. This one too is a line of symmetry. Okay. Do you know that this one too will divide the square into two? Have you seen it? That one too divide it into two. So that is 3. Then this one too will divide the square into two. Have you seen it? So how many lines of symmetry does a square have?
You have 4.
Okay. So we have 4 lines of symmetry. You understand? So the answer is C, 4. So a square has 4 lines of symmetry. Do you understand?
Yes.
Number 2. A rectangular field is 12 meters long and 7 meters wide. What is its area? So a rectangular field is 12 meters long and 7 meters wide. What is its area? So we are being told that a rectangular field, this is the rectangular field. This is how the rectangular field looks like. So this is how the rectangular field looks like. And we have been told that it is 12 meters long. So this side is 12 meters, the long side. You see the long side is 12 meters. And the short side is 7 meters. So you can see in the question, it's 12 meters long and 7 meters wide. Have you seen it? Now, what is the area? The area of a rectangle, this is the formula for the area of a rectangle. Area is equal to length times width. So the area is 12 times 7. What is 12 times 7?
12 times 7 is
84. So the area of this rectangle with the length 12 meters and width 7 meters is 84 meters squared. Round 0.675 to the nearest 10. Round 0.675 to the nearest 10. So when you are being asked to round to the nearest 10 for decimals, this is what they want you to do. So they want the number to look like this, either 0.1, 0.2, 0.3, 0.4. That's how they want the number to look. Do you understand? So, if they have given you a number, if the number they have given you is 675, 0.675, if the number they have given you is 0.675, and you have been asked to round it to the nearest tenth, you have to ask yourself, which one is the main number here? Because they want the number to look like this, 0.5, 0.6, and so on and so forth. Okay, so it means the main number is the one here. Okay, so what you have to find out is the other numbers that come after the main number. So you ask yourself, if the 75 is less than 50, you round it to 0. If the 75 is more than 50, you round it to 1 and add it to the main number. Do you understand? So in this case, 0675, the 75 over here is more than 50. So you round it to 1 and add it to the 0.6. Okay. You round it to 1 and add it to the 6. Do you understand? Round 0.675 to the nearest 10. When you are given such a question and they want you, when you are given such a number or such a decimal number, and you are being given the question that you should round it to the nearest 10, what they want you to do is that they want the number to have only one decimal place. One decimal place looks like this. One decimal place looks like this: 0.1, 0.2, 0.3, 0.4, 0.5, 0.4, 0.5, 0.6, and so on and so forth. Do you understand? So they want the number to look like this. Now, once they give you the number we have been given is 0.675. It means that you have to check whether the number following the main number, which is the 6, is either less than 50 or greater than 50. When it is less than 50, you round it to 0. When it is greater than 50, you round it to 1 and add it to the main number, which is 6. So in this case, when we check the number, it is 0.675. 75 is more than 50. Do you understand? So you round it to 1 and add it to the 6. So when you do that, it will become 0.7. Do you understand? So when they ask you to round 0.675 to the nearest 10, the answer is 0.7. So here the answer is B, 0.7. Which of the following is not a quadrilateral? What is a quadrilateral?
It's a shape that has 4 sides.
It is a shape that has 4 sides. A quadrilateral simply means 4 sides. A quadrilateral means 4 sides. So any shape that has 4 sides is called a quadrilateral. Do you understand? Any shape that has 4 sides is called a quadrilateral. Let's look at the answers that have been given. The first one is square. So square looks like this. A rectangle looks like this. A rhombus. This is how a rhombus looks like. So this is a square.
Where?
This is a rectangle.
This is a rectangle. is a rhombus.
This is a rhombus.
Why do you have to draw a line?
This is also a rhombus.
Rhombus.
Now let's see a triangle. So this is a triangle.
Okay.
Which of the following is not a quadrilateral? What is the answer?
Triangle.
So the answer is triangle. So number 5. Each interior angle of a rectangle is equal to what? So let's find out what the question means. So the question is saying that each interior angle of a rectangle is what? Now let's draw a rectangle. So this is a rectangle. Now the question is asking us that what is the angle of the interior of each side of the rectangle. So they are asking, what is this angle? What is the figure? What is this angle? What is this angle? What is this angle? Do you understand the question now?
Yeah.
Each of the angles here are right angles. And yesterday we said a right angle is an angle which is equal to 90 degrees. So each of the interior angles of a rectangle is 90 degrees. So here is 90 degrees. This place is 90 degrees. This place is 90 degrees. This place is 90 degrees. Do you understand?
Yes.
So each interior angle of a rectangle, we are saying each. So each one of them is 90 degrees. So the answer is C, 90 degrees. Do you understand? A farmer has 125 bags of maize and sold 78. How many bags remained? So the question is saying a farmer had 125 bags. So the farmer had 125 bags. And then he sold 78. So minus 78. Minus 78. So 125 minus 78. 5 minus 8 is negative. So we borrow 1 from here. And we bring it here. When we bring it here, this one becomes 15. So 15 minus 8 is what? So 15 minus 8 is 7. And then over here, because you have taken 1 out of these two, we are just left at 1. 1 minus 7 is also negative. So you borrow 1 from here and add it to this. It will become 11. So 11 minus 7 is what?
4.
So 11 minus 7 is 4. Therefore, 125 bags minus 78 bags will be 47 bags. So the answer is 47 bags, which is B. Okay, number 7. An angle greater than 90 but less than 180 is what? An angle which is more than 90 degrees but less than 180 degrees is an obtuse angle. A bottle, so number 8, a bottle contains 750 milliliters of water. What is this in liters? 0.75 liters. Let's see why it is B. We understand that 1 liter is equal to 1000 milliliters. Do you understand? So if we have been given 750 milliliters, if we have 750 milliliters, if you want to convert it into liters, you divide 750 milliliters, you divide 750 milliliters over 1000. to be able to get the latest. So when you do the division, this 0 will cancel this 0. Then the last time I was telling you that wherever you see a 0, you bring it back one step. So when you bring this one back, then 1 0 goes off. When you bring it back again, then this 0 goes off. Then you bring the point. So now it becomes 0.75 liters. So the answer is B. Do you understand?
Yeah.
Number 9. What is 0.425 plus 1.36? Now, we have been given two decimals. The first one is 0.425 plus 1.36. What is the answer? So 5 plus nothing is what? 5 plus nothing.
Is 5.
5 plus nothing is what?
5. 5 plus nothing is 5.
2 plus 6 is what?
8. 8.
4 plus 3 is what? 4 plus 3 is what?
7. Because it's 11.
0 plus 1 is what?
1. Yes.
So the answer is B, 1.785.
That's what it meant.
Number 10. A rectangle has an area of 72 centimeters squared and a width of 8 centimeters. What is its length? A rectangle has an area of 72 centimeters squared. So we've been given the area of the rectangle, and they are saying the area is 72 centimeters squared. And then they give us the width. They said the width is 8 centimeters. They are asking us to find the length. So how do we find the length? You have to find the length by writing the formula for a rectangle, the area of a rectangle. The formula for the area of a rectangle. The formula for the area of a rectangle is area is equal to length times width. Do you understand? Now we have been given the area. You're saying the area is 72 centimeters squared. We have been given the width. So we don't know the length, but we have been given the width. The width is 8 centimeters. So to be able to find the length, what we will do is that we will divide the area by the width to get the length. So this one will now become 72 centimeters squared is equal to 8L. When you multiply a number and a letter, we write them together. Do you remember I said that yesterday? When you have a number and a letter, when you multiply them, you write them together. So over here, L times 8 will become 8L. Do you understand? So 72 centimeters squared is equal to 8L. So let's divide both sides by 8. So 72 centimeters. So 72 divided by 8 is equal to 8L divided by 8. So when you do the calculation, this 8 will cancel this 8. Then this 8 will go into 72 9 times. So the value of the length will be 9 centimeters.
Yeah.
So the answer is C, 9 centimeters. Okay, so let's continue. Okay, so let's go. The next question is round 684,527 to the nearest thousands. Round 684,527 to the nearest thousand. When they say you should round something to 1,000, this is what they are trying to say. So they are trying to tell you to make sure the number looks like this. Either the number looks like this: 1,000, 2,000, 3,000, 100,000. So the ending should be 1,000, 200,000, 300,000, 400,000. Have you seen it? That's how the number should look. When they say you should round it to 1,000, the end of the number should have 3 zeros. Do you understand? So now we have been given this number, 684,527, and we are being asked to round this number to the nearest thousand. So now the main number will be the one before the 3 zeros, or the one before the 3 digits, 3 last digits. So this is the main number. So any number after this we need to check whether the number is less than 500. And if it is less than 500, you round it to 0, or it is more than 500. If it is more than 500, you round it to 1 and add it to the main number, the last digit of the main number. Do you understand? So in this case, we are being told that 684,527. When you look at 527, it is more than 500. So the whole of the 527 will become 1, and we add it to the 684. So now when we do that, we are going to get 685,000. So the answer is B. Do you understand? What is 0.35 as a fraction in its lowest term? What is 0.35 as a fraction in its lowest term? Do you understand the question? In order to write 0.35 as a fraction in its lowest term, what you have to do will be to write the decimal as a fraction first. So how do you write 0.35 as a fraction? So what you do is that you first have to express 0.35 as a percentage. So what you have to do is that you first have to write it over 100. 0.35 expressed as a percentage or expressed over 100 will be 35 over 100. Do you understand? So after writing it this way, then you ask yourself, what is the highest common factor that can divide the two numbers? Okay. So the highest common factor for 35 and 100 is 5. So when you divide 35 by 5, you get 7. When you divide 100 by 5, you get 20. Therefore, 0.35 expressed as a fraction in its lowest term is 7 over 20. Later, we'll look at how to find the HCF, which is the highest common factor. Do you understand? Okay. So the answer is B, 7 over 20. What is the place value of 7 in 0.374? The answer is B, 100. So let's explain why it is 100. Okay, let's explain why it is 100.
Okay.
Do you remember that we did the various squares?
Oh, yes. 8.
Do you remember?
Yes.
So for the whole numbers, we said that this is ones, this is tens, this is hundreds, this is thousands, this is 10,000, this is 100,000, this is 1 million, this is 10 million, this is 100 million, then this is 1 billion. Do you remember that?
Yes.
Now, this is for whole numbers. When we come to decimals, this is how it looks like for decimals. For decimals, this is how it looks like. Decimals, it starts from ones, tens, hundreds, thousands, 10,000, 100,000, 1 million, 10 million, 100 million, and then 1 billion. So this ones here is the same as this ones here. Okay, the column here, they are the same. So whatever you are writing here is also appearing here. So the decimal starts from here going. So the first number after the point is the tens column. So any number after the decimal is the tens column, followed by the hundreds, thousands, 10,000, 100,000, million, 10 million, 100 million, and billion. So when you look at the number that we have been given, 0.374, what will be the place value for 7? It will be hundreds, because when you are writing the number, you write it like this: 0.3, the 3 is in the tens column, 7 is in the hundreds column, 4 is in the thousands column. Do you see it?
Yeah.
So the place value of 7 in the decimal number 0.374 is hundreds. Do you understand?
Yeah.
Which instrument is used to measure an angle? So the answer is protractor, C. So I was telling you that a protractor is one of the instruments in your math set, and it looks like this, and it has measurements. You remember? Okay. So the answer is C, protractor.
Protractor.
Which of these is a reflex angle? The answer is D, 225 degrees. And it looks like this. Okay. Let's continue. Okay. A compound shape is made from rectangle A, 6 centimeters times 3 centimeters, or 6 centimeters by 3 centimeters, and a rectangle B, 3 centimeters by 5 centimeters. Calculate the area of each rectangle and the total area. Then calculate its perimeter from the outer sides. given in the lesson. Do you understand? We are being told that we have two rectangles. Rectangle A. This is rectangle A. It looks like this. And it is 6 centimeters long and 3 centimeters wide. And then rectangle B is 3 centimeters wide and 5 centimeters long. So rectangle B is 3 centimeters wide and 5 centimeters long. Have you seen the shape? So now the question is, calculate the area of each rectangle. So this is rectangle A, this is rectangle B. So rectangle A, the area is, for rectangle A, area is equal to 6 times 3, which is equal to 18 centimeters squared. Then rectangle B, the area is 3 centimeters times 5 centimeters is equal to 15 centimeters squared. So the first part of the question is calculate the area of each rectangle. So rectangle A is 18 centimeters squared, and then rectangle B is 15 centimeters squared. Now calculate the total area. So total area is equal to the area of A plus the area of rectangle B. Have you seen it? The area of rectangle A plus the area of rectangle B. The area of rectangle A is 18 and the area of rectangle B is 15. When you add the two, what do you get? 18 plus 15 is what?
18 plus 15 is. How do you calculate 15? Oh, yes, 32.
So 18.
33.
So 18 plus 15 is 33 centimeters squared. So that is the area of the two rectangles. Then it is saying that we should calculate the perimeter. Calculate the perimeter from the outer sides. So the perimeter, they are saying you should calculate the perimeter like this. From here, you pass here, and you go this way, and you go this way, and you go this way. That's what they want us to calculate. Have you seen it? Okay. So the perimeter from the outside. So the perimeter of the outer lines is equal to, let's start from the left, 3 plus 6 plus 2. So that is 3 plus 6 plus 2. Then 3 plus 5 plus 9. From here to here is 9 together. So 3 plus 5 plus 9. So plus 3 plus 5 plus 9. When you add this, you're going to get 6 plus 3 is 9. 9 plus 2 is 11. 11 plus 3 is 14. 14 plus 5 is 19. 19 plus 9 is 28 centimeters. So the answer for the outer area perimeter is 28 centimeters. Do you understand now?
Yes.
Okay. Structured questions. So complete the sequence and state the rule.
24, 29, and 34.
24, 29, and 34. Okay. That's correct. So the answer is 24, 29, and 34. So 24, 24, 29, and 34. So the rule is that add 5 each. Was that not what you were doing?
Yeah.
Okay, so that is the rule. Solve 8x equals 72. Show all workings. So let's solve it. So 8x is equal to 72. Step 1, divide both sides by 8. So divide both sides by 8. So the first portion will be 8x divided by 8 is equal to 72 divided by 8. This 8 will cancel this 8. This 8 will cancel here 1, and it will go here 9 times. So x is equal to 9. Do you understand?
Yeah. Oh.
Convert A, 12,000 milliliters to liters. B,
Okay.
3.5 liters to milliliters. C, 0.625 liters to milliliters. D, 2,750 milliliters to liters and milliliters. Now, A, we have been given 12,000 milliliters, and we have to convert it into liters. To convert from milliliters to liters, you divide the figure in milliliters by 1,000. So this will be 12,000 divided by 1,000. That will give you 3 zeros will cancel out. So that will give you 12 liters. Do you understand? B, convert 3.5 liters to milliliters. When you are converting from liters to milliliters, you multiply it by 1,000. So 3.5 times 1,000. Now, if you are multiplying the zeros, you start counting the zeros from where the point is. So if you have 3.5 and you are multiplying this by 1,000, you start counting the zeros this way. So 1, 2, 3. Then you put zeros there. So when you convert 3.5 milliliters to liters, it will be 3,500 milliliters. Have you seen it? When you convert 3.5 liters to milliliters, it will give you 3,500 milliliters. Do you understand?
Yes.
C, 0.625 liters into milliliters. That one too, you are converting, so you multiply by 1,000. So if 0.625 times 1,000, all you need to do is count the zeros from where the point is. So 0.625 thousand. So this will be 1, 2, 3. So that will give you 625 milliliters. Do you understand? D, 2,750 milliliters into liters. So that one, all you need to do is to divide 2,750 divided by 1,000. And that one, you count the zeros backwards, just like we did. When you are multiplying, you count it forward. When you are dividing, you count it backwards. So this will be 2,750. You count the zeros from the right to the left. So 1, 2, 3. That will give you 2.5 liters. Do you understand? 20. Classify 45 degrees, 90 degrees, 135 degrees, and 270 degrees as acute, right, obtuse, or reflex. Classify them. Can you do it? Classify 45 degrees, 90 degrees, 135, 270 into acute, right, or obtuse. So classify 45 degrees, 90 degrees, 135 degrees, and 270 degrees as acute, right, obtuse, or reflex. So you will start from acute. So acute is 45 degrees, right is 90 degrees, obtuse is two obtuse is 135 degrees, and then reflex is 270 degrees. Do you understand?
Mm-hmm.
Do you understand?
Yes.
Okay. So this brings us to the end of grade 5, 20 questions.